We are back at my built 5.0 Mustang. This animal needs serious love. It's old, crusty, and we've got a mountain of work ahead of us. One of the biggest issues, the wiring. It's a mess and we need to pull the entire harness out to fix it properly.
You can shine brighter than all, and you dance in the late hours. I stand beside you, watch it all, and it used to be you and I. There's only one thing I recall.
But here's my thinking. If we're going that far, why not go all the way? So the plan is to strip this car down. I am taking everything that is not bolted to the engine. We're gonna get this thing spotless. I don't like oil and grease caked everywhere. I want this build to be clean, and that means tearing it apart and doing it right. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a mechanic. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've got confidence in myself. I'm an engineer and I've got a problem to solve. So this is me solving it. Hello guys, this is the next day and we are with the 5.0 Mustang. To be honest, I don't know where to begin, where to start. My thought is like this. We start by removing stuff and cleaning the car, and we will figure out what's wrong with the car along the way. And exactly like that, I don't know where to start. There are so many things on the car that I get overwhelmed and I don't really know where to start. But one step at a time and we will get far. We will get far in this build. And it's exactly what I did. But before we get started, let's hear that engine one last time, because after this car is gonna be apart and it's gonna be some time before we rev it again. Let's give it a cold start. Listen. This sounds so good. Look, I love this car, and this is also why we're restoring it, right? I like that this engine is so simple. It's pretty simple, nothing fancy. So I started the disassembly. To get the wiring harness off, I needed to be careful, especially with zero experience doing this. I had to figure out how everything comes apart and somehow remember how it all goes back together. I started by removing parts around the engine to make more room. Battery bracket, air inlet, intake hoses, anything in the way had to go. Then came the fun part, unplugging the harness from the ignition coil, sensors, injectors, basically everything I could reach. But some sensors like the exhaust O2 sensor, those were buried. I couldn't get to them from the top. So I had to jack the car up and crawl underneath to reach them. Now I have a sensor. I'm gonna show you it. Right there. Can you see it? I gotta get this one out because I think it's part of the harness and I'm removing the harness. After jacking the car up, I immediately noticed something. A cable just laying there, completely disconnected, dangling on the floor. That might actually be part of our problem. I have no idea why it's not connected or how it ended up down there. But again, my mechanic did a terrible job on this car. So now I'm taking things into my own hands. And honestly, I'm glad I did that. With the car up, I could finally reach the O2 sensor and get them disconnected. But I also got a real look at how bad things are under here. Oil everywhere. This is the biggest project I ever taken on. And I'm not gonna lie, it's getting overwhelming. But I keep telling myself, just keep pushing. I'm learning with every bolt I turn, and by the end of this, I'll be an expert, right? I have done some more work. As you can see, the engine harness is off the car. Look at this beauty. I think that's enough for today. It's time to take a break, and yeah, at least we got the wire harness. And just like that, after a lot of struggling, I finally got the engine harness out. Did I remember where everything goes back? I try to, but we'll find out if I actually succeed when it's time to put these things back together. Everything feels like it takes forever. I think it's because I'm learning as I go, trying to be careful with every step. I want to make this car better, not worse. And the fear of breaking something, that's always in the back of my mind. But with the harness out, I actually feel pretty good. It was way easier than I thought it would be. Small win, I'll take it. I did get the wire harness out, and I'm slowly working towards other things. It's gonna be good. I want a clean car, a clean engine, a proper build, and then there are things in the car that look like this. This is what I'm dealing with. If I can take this car apart and put it back together the right way, I'll actually know how everything works, and I'll be way more confident working on it in the future. Next up, the fender. To get them off, I had to start with the lights. Those were pretty straightforward. Unbolted them, pulled them out, done. Then I started unbolting the fender itself, and that's when I discovered the nightmare. The bumper attached to the fender with wood screws. Actual wood screws, and the fender welded to the chassis and rocker panel. It was literally welded. What a mess. To get this stuff off, I literally have to cut and break things apart. It's hard to take on this project because when you don't know anything, you're always afraid of, ruining something or doing something wrong, but you gotta keep pushing and you gotta tell yourself you know how to do it. And whatever we do, we're gonna learn from it, right? I took the lights off. Here's the other one. I cleaned a bit here, and you can see the difference.
To explode.
As you can see with this build, everything is crazier and crazier. Anyhow, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.